help is at hand. Sobriety advocate Janet Gourant from World Without Wine joins us now. A very good morning to you and a happy new year to you.
Good morning there and happy new year to you too.
Janet, let's start with this. When do you know that you have a drinking problem?
I would say if you drink alone, if you drink every day, if you really look forward a little bit too much for that 6 p.m. glass of wine, and if you're drinking more than the recommended limits, which is a bottle and a half of wine a week, not a night, a week, or 6 beers a week. If you're drinking more than that, then you're drinking a little bit too much and you need to think about it.
What do you do once you realize that your drinking patterns or your drinking habits are a bit excessive?
Well, let's think about today. Many people are feeling a little bit fragile this morning. They've been partying pretty hard, maybe for the whole of December. Well, today it's a fresh start. It's a fabulous time to think about doing a dry January. There's such an interesting study just been published. It took 800 people that did dry January last year and it tracked them until August. And in August, the vast majority of those people were still drinking less. So do a dry January, and not only do you get the immediate benefits, for example, you'll sleep better, your skin will look better, you'll lose weight, you'll save money, etc., but it will give you an opportunity to reset your drinking pattern. And it'll give you a test, you can see how dependent you may have become on alcohol, because it sneaks up on you. And if you can't do a dry January, or if you can't even face the prospect of doing a dry January, then I would say you need to think about your relationship with alcohol.
Shall we go a few steps back, Janet, and look at this? What do studies show when it comes to your mental state of mind and your relationship with alcohol? Because you find people who will maybe numb themselves out through drinking or use that to avoid other problems.
Well, absolutely. The classic scenario, I think, particularly for women, is we drink because we feel anxious, or particularly in social situations, or we drink because we're feeling a bit down. We think it'll kind of pick us up, a nice glass of bubbly. But in fact, study after study has proved that alcohol increases our anxiety, and alcohol is a depressant, of course. It takes you up, sure enough, it takes you up, it gives you a little buzz, but that buzz only lasts really for 20 minutes. And then those of us that have had a drinking problem, we tend to keep hammering away because we want to prolong that buzz. But in fact, all that happens is alcohol will bring you down. And whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning that you're waking up feeling terrible, or a hangover the next morning, inevitably alcohol will bring you down after it's given you that buzz. So it's a big price to pay.
What do you say to someone that says, well, I have a few glasses of whatever it is in a day, but I don't wake up with a bottle of alcohol. I don't go to sleep with a bottle of alcohol, but I enjoy my alcohol?
Yeah, well, there's a bit of a kind of classic stereotype, isn't there? We love to put people in boxes. So we either think of the alcoholic, that's pouring vodka on their cornflakes in the morning, and that person needs to get down to AA sharpish. Or we think, I've just have a few glasses in the evening, I haven't got a problem. But in fact, there's millions of us in between those two extremes. And we call that spectrum really the spectrum of the almost alcoholic. And it's progressive, as you go through the years. I mean, for myself, it took many, many years. And I was a functioning alcoholic for many of those years. But it got to a stage where it really had me in its power. So you need to be vigilant. You need to watch out. And the very best thing you can do is take a break. Take a break for a month, and you will, in fact, feel fabulous. And if you keep struggling, keep falling off, then you need to get some help.
Well, Well, you look fabulous. Janet Gourand from the World Without Wine, thank you very much for chatting to us this morning, and a blessed new year ahead. Sure, please finish your thought.
Yeah, I just want to say, if you need some help to do Dry January, every year we partner with a fabulous NGO called Earthchild. We raise money for them. So if you would like some help and support to get through a Dry January, just make a small donation to Earthchild and we will send you a daily email with lots of tips, tools, strategies to get you through. We'll put you on a Facebook group so you connect with other challengers, and all the information is on worldwithoutwine.com. On the homepage, you'll see Donate Here. So I hope you'll join us for the challenge. It's great fun, and you'll end up talking to other people doing it.
I know a lot of people are getting anxious when you say world without wine. What would the world be without wine? But Janet, thank you for your time this morning.
Well, it's pretty good, actually. Thank you.